Alright, it is the start of a new video. I don't know if you can see me or not. Of course, I bet you the beard's blocking the camera. But I am disking my farm. I didn't video cutting the beans. Kind of took a break from the camera. I was on my farm, so I was just kind of enjoying myself. Got the beans off. I think they did around like 45, 47 bushels. I had to look at I downloaded it. When I got done, I hit the change the field. It should have downloaded on the my John Deere, but I think it did right around 45, 47, somewhere around there. Half of the farm was good, the other half was bad. It seemed like where the clay ground was, it didn't do as good. Of course, we were in a 58-day drought. It was probably longer than that actually, because we did get a little bit of rain after 58 days, but it was only a couple of tenths, and then it didn't rain again, you know, for 3 or 4 weeks. So it was actually a horrible drought. But for wheat beans, happy with it. They did better than I thought. Of course, Purdue did get us on the moisture a little bit. I did have a little bit of green beans around the woods. It seems like they never dry around the woods quite right, but the rest of the bean fields were cutting around 14, 14 and a half. And we wanted to get this farm out because this is one of the farms we put vetch on. So, got that done. Got 3, maybe, let me turn around here. We did get a quarter of the farm. I cut it one day, and then we had cloud cover for 2 days, so I didn't cut again, but we did manage to get the vetch in up front. So I'm disking the back now. This is the other part that 3/4 of it that I didn't cut, that I finally got cut. We did get a couple tenths of rain last night. The sun come out today, dried it out pretty good. Yeah, I know it's dark, you can't see me well, but normally we would just spread the vetch on and turbo it in, but this farm we did all the ditching in and had the bulldozer on. And man, I tell you, we leveled it, we thought we did, but it just is not level. And I do have some missed beans, and it's like there's little gullies all over this place, and it's rough. The draper, it flexes good, but it can't flex that much. So I've been doing this. It's the 3rd crop since we disted it, and I was like, man, I've had enough. So I wanted to disc it on an angle, get it level, and then spread the vetch, and then we take the turbo till. And I tell you, the front part of this farm, as bad as it was, that turbo till has got it flat like a piece of paper. I mean, it does a beautiful job leveling something. So, and plus I want to get the vetch up before it gets cold and get it growing. I'm really excited about the vetch, trying it. I hope it comes up and does good like it's supposed to. They say it gives you right around 180 pounds of nitrogen. We'll see. We've never done it before, but I've been reading up on it. I don't like how we're doing it. The boss man wants to mix it in with wheat. But if you all know wheat is an awesome cover crop for taking care of weeds. It will smother a weed out, nothing to grow in it but wheat. And I hope it doesn't do that with the vetch that we put out so far. We mixed in with wheat. We're going to try this 3/4 of it just straight vetch. The only problem is they want you to put 20 pounds to the acre of vetch. Well, you can't get the spinner, drill nothing down that low. So we're going to close it up as tight as we can and do the best we can. But I just want straight vetch. I don't want wheat on my farm, but we did do the front part of it. So, and I don't have the auto steer in this tractor. We took it out and put it in my brother's tractor. We really need to get one more bubble and auto steer for this tractor, because just with the price of diesel fuel and wear and tear and bears, I mean, it's just way more economical running auto steer, even on tillage, than not having it. I know all the naysayers say, oh, you don't need it, but trust me, once you have it and you see the return investment off of it, there's nothing like having it. It doesn't mean you're lazy, you don't want to hold the steering wheel. It just means you're trying to be more profitable in your operation. Yes, it does cost a little bit up front, but what it saves you over the long term, even in tillage, is a big, big deal. So, but I like the Deere systems. I don't want a different system. I've seen Ag Leader and all these other systems, and John Deere is just hands down, even case, nothing compares to a John Deere system. Their technology and their screen and just everything is so far advanced than anything else I've seen. So, but that's my opinion. Everybody likes running what they do, but I've seen a lot of different setups, and I still like John Deere. I know a lot of people that have case setups that hate case technology, but it is what it is. But just trying to get it worked out at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. So I'm trying to get this farm distant tonight. That way my brother will be able to spread the veg. I have something to do in the morning, then I will be back to turbo it in, get it nice and level. And I mean, it was 70-some degrees today, so kind of wanted to get this out. I thought the beans were drier than they were, but they weren't in some spots. Some spots they were dry. But with the rain coming, and then I think we got this week, a little bit of next week, and then it's supposed to rain for like 5 days in a row. So I'm hoping let the air blow tomorrow and the heat get the rest of the beans dried out and get rolling with them. We still got a lot of beans left, but I would like, once you can get rolling in them, you can get rolling in them. It's just every morning there's been like heavy fog, and you know, and beans you just can't get started early. But it's just that time of year, I guess. It is November 1st today, and you would think it's summertime, 70-some degrees. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But this ground right here is actually hard. I mean, this is a 34.5-foot disc, and this tractor's got 400 horsepower, and normally it don't tell her nothing, but it's telling her something in this ground. So try to get it all nice and level, get the veg in, and start doing some no-till for 2 or 3 years, and seeing how that works. But just getting it done is the thing. So. Good morning. I just got them 2 backfields done. They're small, so I was doing a lot of turn. I didn't video, but we're putting more vetch in today. Trying to finish up my farm. We got my brother over there. He's spinning it. So I got the big field here to do. We did the 3 fields in the front the other day. And then I cut the rest of this back beans off, so now I'm putting vetch in, so it'll be here for corn next year. Let's hope it works out. Sun glare, you probably can't see. Getting back, checking on some beans, seeing where I want to start today. We got beans all over here. Beans all on the inside of the beet. There's some beet right there. That stuff. Sure did come up pretty and thick. Just turboing it in. Looks good, just trying to find some beans that I think's ready. These beans are here pretty though. I'm gonna go cut some soybeans. Some pretty wheat over there we got. It is all turboed. Worked out really well this year. All Alright, so we started cutting soybeans today. I got this much of the field done. I still got over there to do. I got one truck loaded. My brother just brought another truck over. They're doing 30, 40, sometimes I'll hit 50, right around 14%. It's kind of a sandy field, so 35, 40 bushels. Sometimes you hit 50. I did hit 60 in a couple spots. For all the little bit of rain we had, I'll take that on this field. The better field, part of the field, is over there. This is more of the sandhill side. And then all the good fields are on the other side, the wheat and everything. That's where there really isn't any sand. It's pretty good ground there. So I'm looking for the yield to improve some. Talking about rain next week, I think 4 days. So 14% beans, 14.5. We're gonna keep right on rolling and cut, because they'll probably get drier as we keep cutting. And but if we get that rain and it swells them back up and they pop out of their pods, we're gonna lose yield. So I'm gonna try to cut. I'd rather have yield over a point or two of moisture. So see how it works out. But it's Beard Thursday. Got the beard. It's growing. I think this is the longest I've had it. So it's going to keep on going. Miss Eastern Shore Farmer won't be getting back till Tuesday of next week. So nobody's here to yell at me for my beard. So I'm going to let it just keep going. See how it goes. Once it got past that irritating stage, it wasn't bad. Then you don't even notice it. It's just when it gets to that certain point, you know, and I don't grow a beard all the time, so it starts irritating you. If you can tolerate it for a couple of days, then it's perfect after that. So, but it is, let's see, Thursday, November 3rd. So, we did got some veg, the rest of the veg in today. We still got a little bit more. We're going to put that on a new farm that we purchased. I think we have just enough to do that farm, and then we'll be out of veg. But I definitely wanted to get it on my farm and try it. We'll have 2.5 farms that it'll be on. So first time we've ever done it, and we'll see what it's like anyway. And has anybody ever, my parents, they were up in Easton the other day, and they seen some farmer had Agrigold soybeans, and he said they look really good. I can't remember the number on them, but has anybody ever planted them? And if you have, tell me what are they good beans or not good beans? Also, if you've seen the Podfather promo, you can go on YouTube. I think it's either under Corn Warriors or Podfather, but a guy in Chestertown, Maryland was cutting his test plot. You know, they got 4 or 5 guys, Matt Miles and all of them that are on that show, and they compete. And I forget what the guy's name is. He's up here in Chestertown, Maryland. He was cutting 200 bushel soybeans on his test plot. I don't know what he put on them, but if anybody can find out, let me know. That was very impressive. They were riding with him, and he had 3 different monitors in there, and they all were close to the same thing. So that's 200 bushel soybeans are bad. So I mean, that's $15 soybeans almost. You can make some money, some real money off of that. So I don't know. I don't know if you can afford to do that, put what he's putting on there, but I tell you, the best thing we've ever put on soybeans was chicken manure. Chicken manure was the best thing you could. I think they did some test plots at the college around here, and out of all the different stuff you could put on soybeans, I think chicken manure, I think every test plot that had chicken manure won. So I'd like to even try a little bit of that. I wish I could get some of that compost that One Lonely Farmer uses. That looks like it's some really good stuff. But we don't go up that way we don't have a walking floor or anything. But it'd be nice to have a belt trailer and run up there and grab that stuff. I don't know if you got to pay for it or if they give it to you. I don't know how all that works, but that stuff looks like it's. I mean, I don't know if that would build up some of these sand hills putting that on there or not, but it looks like it would definitely help the situation out. But anyway, 200 bush soybeans, that's pretty good. You got a bunch of different people cutting. You got a Case combine over here. There's a New Holland back behind me on a different barn. I think it's a TR 77. It's a new one. It's one that I think he got it brand new last year. It's a new model. But I think it's like a 77 or something. It's not the big one. And he's a big farmer. He should have got a big one, but he's got another Case that his grandson runs too. Not much going on, just got the veg in. Now we're cutting soybeans, so I'll just show you that. You don't have to look at the beautiful beard anymore. Oh, and another thing, 50% of you that view the channel are subscribers, 50% aren't. Please subscribe to the channel and watch. I'm not entertaining, I guess, but it would be nice to get some views and get some subscribers. All these other channels I see do the same thing, and they're just getting views and subscribers like crazy. So tell me what I got to do to get more. I would appreciate some input. So I love a draper when it's working good. You can see I got her set. No loss. Perfect.